Somebody needs to call the feds or something, man, because Oda and Isayama are really going to war with these chapters, man. Like they keep one upping each other. Like, calm down, man. Just take it easy. This is too much hype.
Copy, you're never gonna stop me. Sloppy, you really think you got me? Cocky ninjutsu I embody. I'm the copy ninja, call me Hadake Kakashi.
What's going on, everybody? This your boy, the Black Kakashi, and I'm here to talk about the first, but not last, chapter of Attack on Titan. We thought the last chapter was a game changer, but this one right here, this one is the real game changer. Like, before the chapter even starts, the title of it is From You, 2,000 years ago, which is a major connection with the very first chapter of the manga, To You, 2,000 years from now. That's a code red right there, and we haven't even read anything yet, because we find out what that means now. We partially find out the deal that Ymir made with the quote-unquote devil to gain the power of the Titans. First of all, these people are pieces of shit. The way they treated Ymir was so evil and cold-blooded, and then we find out that she was basically a slave. You know what I mean? She was basically a slave, and because of her freeing the pigs, the King Fritz ordered her to be free and sent people to hunt and kill her. And now we see this mysterious tree that Ymir walks into, which is the same place that Eren and Zeke are at right now with Ymir. She walks into it and falls into a deep abyss with a spine-like figure in the background. Now I speculate that this is an alien symbiote of some sort that's been down there for ages and attached to her because it was trying to find a vessel. And then she transformed into the great founder Titan. This piece of shit, King Fritz, forced Ymir to bear his children and wipe out all the Marleyans. She's basically been a slave for all of her life. The last time she did something of her own accord was when she freed the pigs and killed those soldiers chasing her. She even protected the king by taking a spear to the head, and this bastard says, "I know you're not dead, so get back up." And he tells her that she was only born into this world to be her slave, to be his slave. Like, wow. Side note, I re-looked at the panel, and it seems like she was in the same state Eren was after getting shot by Gabby, and instead of regenerating, she wound up in like a coma state and in the void. Then King Fritz ordered them to chop up her body parts and have his children eat every part of her body. Like, this is some fucked up shit. And the most fucked up part is that they teased this in Season 2's ending, if you pay close attention. And the daughters' names were Maria, Rose, and Sheena. The same names as Wall Maria, Wall Rose, and Wall Sheena. The same names of the walls we've been caring about and protecting are the same names of the king's daughters. Now, if you already knew this, kudos to you, but this was crazy to me, like where it all started. We've been protecting the pieces of shit of King Fritz. Like, everything he's done is so evil. And it reveals that we have another lie in Attack on Titan. The history of how the Titans were formed was partially correct and incorrect at the same time. Eren has had enough and asked Ymir to lend him her strength. He tells her that she isn't a slave or a god, but she is just a human being, and she's free to choose whatever she wants to do. He simply asks, "Do you want to stay here for the rest of your life, or do you want to leave?" He tells her that she sent him that message 2,000 years ago, and that she has been waiting for him all this time. And after hearing all of this, Ymir finally wakes up and begins to cry. Bruh. This is getting more and more crazy because it goes back to the last chapter with Eren seeing everything that was gonna happen. You know, when he kissed Historia's hand back in like season 3, or back in like chapter whatever. Like, and he saw all of this happening. And then I know Historia was in the chapter because they in the beginning of the chapter they mentioned, you know, like, "Hey, Historia, you should be more like King Ymir. I mean, you should be more like Ymir, who was kind, loving in a world that was full of pain and suffering and all that stuff." And then we find out that they were suffering pain. They were delivering pain and suffering to her. So that's why, and it goes back to explain why Eren when Eren said that what is he willing to do for this battle, for this future or whatever, and that he was not willing to give up his story of life for this cause. And that explains why he didn't want to give up his story of his life. Because if he would have, his story would have been repeating the same cycle over and over again. And Eren wants to break that. He wants to end this world. He wants to free everybody from this bullshit. That's basically what he wants to do. That's why he didn't want Historia to go through this, because he probably saw the flashbacks as well. What really happened with Ymir. And he did not want that to happen with Historia. And I don't blame him, bro, because I want Eren to wipe all these niggas out, bro. Like, these niggas suck. I hate them as much as I hate Gabi. Like, bruh. This is God tier writing, man. Like, this is God tier writing and storytelling. Like, Eren is the GOAT and Isayama is the GOAT too. Eren wakes up and all of the fucking walls come crashing down, and all of the fucking titans that were in the walls wake up, bruh. Like, come on. This is so freaking top tier, man. Like, we've been teased about the titans in the wall since, like, the end of the female titan arc, and now we're about to get blessed with them. The first thing I hope that happens in the next chapter is Gabi dying, because that's always a top priority in every single chapter. And that the titans in the walls fuck shit up. Maybe Annie will finally wake her ass up with all this shit going on. Like, I'll be surprised if he doesn't reappear before the final chapter of Attack on Titan. But let me know what y'all think about the latest chapter and what y'all speculate on what happens next. Thank you for watching the video, and if you liked what you saw, hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later.